A drone attack was launched on Russia's Rostov region on the night leading to February 8, local Telegram channels reported. The governor of the province, Yuri Slusar, said that the air defense system was activated and the drones were shot down. The debris fell on 14 apartment buildings and damaged them. Cars parked near the buildings were also damaged. Some of the residents living in the houses were evacuated. Several administrative buildings were also damaged. No casualties have been reported during the incident. Ukrainian Telegram channels reported that the target of the drones was an oil refinery.
Все стекла выбиты. Внизу темно, но там вообще все стекла повылетали. On February the 6th, during a major air raid alert in Ukraine, Russia likely launched its Oreshnik missile in the direction of Kiev, Forbes journalist David Axe writes. No explosions were heard. Ukrainian military man Kirill Sazonov stated that the Oreshnik did not fly far. The missile malfunctioned and exploded on Russian soil. The author of the article notes that there is no independent confirmation yet that the second Oreshnik, which the Russian Federation probably launched in the direction of Ukraine, failed during the flight. There is no official confirmation of the information about the possible use of the Oreshnik during the air raid on February the 6th or about the possible fall of the missile on the territory of the Russian Federation. According to Kirill Sazonov, a Ukrainian war correspondent, the Oreshnik did not fly far. It reportedly malfunctioned and exploded on Russian soil. Everyone knew an attack might be coming. A week after the first Oreshnik strike, Putin threatened to fire additional Oreshniks and specifically warned he'd target decision-making centers in Kyiv, where Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, top officials and commanders and their staffs work. But the threat was only as real as the Oreshnik is reliable. While it's not yet possible to independently confirm the second Oreshnik's mid-flight failure, a mishap wouldn't be surprising. Oreshnik is a Russian intermediate-range ballistic missile characterized by its reported speed exceeding Mach 10 or 12,300 kilometers an hour. The missile is equipped with 6 warheads, each reportedly containing sub-munitions, and has been described as highly difficult to intercept, though modern ballistic missile interceptors are designed to counter this type of system. The US has identified the Oreshnik as a variant of the RS-26 Rubez intermediate-range ballistic missile. The Oreshnik is just an RS-26 with less fuel and thus a shorter range. The very first RS-26 test in 2011 ended in explosive embarrassment as the prototype rocket veered off course and blew up a few miles from its launch site at the Plesetsk Cosmodrome in northwestern Russia. In reportedly failing, the second Oreshnik not only spared Kiev residents and Ukrainian leaders a long frightening morning hunkering underground, it also backfired on the Kremlin. After all, the ICBM-like Oreshnik, with its nuclear associations, is scarier than it is militarily effective. Complex and inaccurate, the Oreshnik is an expensive way to deliver not that much destruction. Jeffrey Lewis, the director of the East Asia Non-Proliferation Program at the Middlebury Institute of International Studies at Monterey, told Reuters. In that sense, it's a terror weapon, a device meant to scare far more people than it injures and kills. That's why Putin followed up the first Oreshnik strike with a chest-pounding media event, kicking off what the Moscow Times described as a military propaganda campaign designed to exaggerate the capabilities of the Russian military-industrial complex and the might of a new weapon. Let us recall that Russia has already attacked Ukrainian territory with these weapons. This happened in November 2024. Then the Dnieper came under attack from the occupiers. Reuters wrote that the Oreshnik missile that the Russians fired at Ukraine on November the 21st did not contain explosives.